to here. From here, the next 5 kilometres up is Bowman's territory. And Bowman's pretty much the last alpha male in the river. Another 6-7 kilometres upstream, and we run out of salt. So all your estuarine fish turn around, your crabs turn around. You've no longer got the warmer oceanic influence. So all your crocodiles turn around too, because you left the cold river water with no food in it.
In there, just tucked away. Nick's brought the boat in nice and close, and he's tucked away in there. And he's 4 point something meters, was he, Nick?
Sorry, mate.
4.3.
Or thereabouts.
He's just having a captain's snooze, isn't he? He's not worried about much of anything.
No. Now those rows of lumps that are running down his back, they're pretty much just cartilage muscle. They work just like solar panels. They'll warm up and retain heat.
Oh, okay.
Help keep him nice and warm. Not so important during the summer, but vitally important throughout the winter. They all know exactly which bank in their area the sun shines on at sunset, and all throughout the winter months, that's where they'll be when the sun's going down, warming their backs up, getting them ready for the cold night ahead. Sun will go down, big fella will jump in the water and start fishing and crabbing. Fairly leisurely up until around about midnight. Around about midnight, those solar panels on his back are starting to cool down. So he then has to swim until sunrise to stay warm.
Oh, okay.
So it's nothing for him to swim 60, 70, even 80 kilometres a night.
Wow.
Fishing, crabbing, and then staying warm.
And catching the odd occasional German that goes for a swim at the wrong time.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. So, very busy at night, but during the day, this is pretty much it. They're not lazy, they're just very, very efficient.
Yeah.
A bit like me on a Sunday.
They've had a long time to get it right.
They do.
Yeah.
That's the last of the dinosaurs sitting right there.
How old would he be?
He'd be in his mid-40s. He's been fighting too. See, on his snout, it
Yep.
looks about the size of a 50-cent piece.
Yep.
That's where another crocodile's teeth bounced off his head last night. Night before, actually. I seen it yesterday.
And what about the females? Like,
Wow, okay.
They're all, at the moment, they're all up their little creeks nesting.
right,
We can't get the boats into the little creeks.
wouldn't want to any.
Yeah. So, they've all disappeared for a couple of months. We'll start seeing them, 1st of April. They usually bring the young ones down, April Fool's Day.
So that would be high time to be very careful when mating season's on and things like that. Yeah.
Well, you've always got to be croc-wise.
Oh yeah. They're opportunistic, aren't they? I mean,
are.
if they get the opportunity, they'll have a feed.
Opportunistic ambush predators.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people ask if I fall in, will he eat me? Now, at the moment, I don't reckon he could fit in an after dinner meal.
Yeah.
He's chock-a-block full.
Sure.
So he could fall in the water right now. I don't reckon he'd bat an eyelid.
But
But if he hasn't eaten for 6 weeks,
you wouldn't.
you wouldn't take a chance.
No.
But if he hasn't eaten for 6 weeks, as soon as you hit the water, he'd be hitting you. On the land, they're only good for 11, 12 miles an hour.
Yeah.
We're good for 13 or 14. You got that chasing you? I reckon you'll get 15, 16 out of yourself. But in the water, no chance at all.
No.
30 mile an hour,
Ooh,
that
having a
quickly.
Big breath. Look at
They can't sustain it for very long. They suffer really badly from lactic acid build up in the muscles, but they certainly can reach those speeds.
So what's the when you're in the ocean?
Yeah.
All the experts say if you've got an angry shark around you,
Yeah.
roll up into a ball as best
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
If you are caught in the water by one of these things, apart from saying to yourself, "I'm fucked,"
Yeah.
what
The
can
only
you
thing you
do?
can do if he gets hold of you, shove your thumb into his eyeball socket.
Right.
Now it can go back about 2 inches
that.
into
Oh,
its socket.
really?
Right.
So you really got to follow through.
Right.
Just get your right hand thumb finger, whatever you can, right up into that eyeball,
So Daddy's like
and he
that.
might let you go. 5,000 pounds of jaw pressure
Yeah.
per square foot.
And then he starts rolling.
Well, the death roll's a little bit of a misconception.
Right.
It should really be called the dismemberment roll.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Because to
Pull
kill
it
their
apart.
prey, they drag it in the water and drown it.
Right.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Then they'll float around with it in their mouth until they hit a sandbar, and that's where they'll butcher up their prey. Having trouble getting the front leg out of the socket, that's when they'll introduce the roll.
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
Once they got the limb away from the body, there's no need to bite through the bones. Their teeth aren't designed for that. They'll just swallow the limb whole.
So a little bit of bullshit courtesy Tarzan.
And Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Old Paul Hogan, he doesn't let the truth stand in the way of a good story.